Welcome back, everybody, to episode 11 of Uncomfortable Friends. We are on cycles 120 to 130 this go around. Did get a very interesting, pretty much an update to our current spam system. They recommend getting rid of this guy, and that'll give us enough space right here. I'll have to pop these two walls, I think, though. Let's see, over one. Then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so I need to pop open this guy, which would get rid of our kiln, unfortunately. So, may just route this a little differently. I'm just looking at all the schematics. They are right there on the Discord channel. So, if you guys were interested in getting those, they are there for your taking. So, go ahead and get this guy going. What we are going to do is pop a smart battery in place of this one. Now we're going to take a quick pause. I do need to fix the ventilation since we did that. It's also told my current ventilation setup was a little wonky, to say the least. So, let's go ahead and throw in our other hydrogen generator. I think pop out this battery. We need gas pipe. And get rid of that one. And that should take care of that. We need our smart battery right here. I'll stick another one up here to take care of these guys. Which also means we are going to need an automation wire going from here to there. And then we'll connect that one end up there. And then same thing there. We need our smart battery there. And some heavy watt wire going into this way. Ah, I always forget about those. And I can't pop it over. Cancel all that. So we'll just let this run through, see how we can do. What I may want to do for right now, I do need to keep the power going. Despite how horrible it may look. This is a slightly modified version from what he was showing. Just on the sheer fact I'm running a large transformer over here. He has two small ones over there, both feeding into, it looks like a large conductive wire like we have right here, the conductive wire. So I may just keep it this way on my end, just for ease of use. And then I want to make sure I got everything else just about right. I think I do. So, now that we have that, get this guy built up and hopefully going good. We are waiting on some clay here, and we will turn some wood. Did we already do that? Let's see. Did I make refined carbon already? I did. Okay, so we can actually start pumping up some steel. We already got it queued up. And we do have polluted water in here. The other thing that was recommended is to take our water directly from here into there. I am going to run that pipe like that. That'll keep our water sieve going pretty well. And also if there's a backup, it can drop down into the tank, which I'm okay with. Our mechatronics engineer is going to be running crazy here, but that will allow us to get this all cleared up. Do want to pop in some more Alveo Vera. Oh, I thought we were gonna make it. But we're gonna pop in that last Alveo Vera here. Hopefully get this system up and running here in a few seconds. Oh, probably more than a few seconds, but in a few minutes. And get everything going pretty decent. Fingers crossed. And what's gonna be our best way to run this wire? Probably conductive straight down. Sounds like a plan to me. And hopefully our supply won't be going too bad. There's currently no power going to it because this whole system got a little swamped up. Okay, good there. Should start pumping again here in a second. Maybe. It's holding on to power. Empty pipe. Ow. Okay. Yeah, so we just definitely need some more water. And that should be a little boost to it. The fact that this ice, I don't think is budged in temperature. You guys are gonna have to let me know for sure. But I don't think that has budged at all. So I think what we'll do is let the water kind of back up a little bit here in hopes of getting enough to actually power everything for a little while. I will pop in the manual Jenny back into, let's see, that'll backtrack into there. I don't want that. Probably pop it right in here, to be honest with you. So power, just pop the conductive into there, and then I need cut. Okay, so that gives us power here, gets everything charging up nicely. I am kind of curious if these will stop everything or not. So it does not look like it'll hold on to the power too well, but luckily our transformer is doing a decent job of holding it. I'm almost wondering if I should cut it here and run it straight up. Also, I need to run heavy watt into there. Get rid of those. I'm going to need a heavy watt plate. There it is. Spin it around that way. And then we'll run this from here to there. And that should all work, I think. I know these poor dupes, they have chores. Lots and lots of chores. What are you? Oh, the receiver. Alright, so we have the teleporter output and the receiver there. So if we do ever get to another planet, when we get to another planet, we will be good. Okay, so I want you to do everything.
I don't like where this is going.
Except for ice. So we'll just do all standards. Clothing, critter egg, sublimator. And I want to get rid of ice. We'll send snow up there too. So we will copy that and copy that there. Alright, so as soon as we start getting power, we should be good. That one's good. That's hooked up. Alright, so I think we're just short on water then. That is draining on. Let's see. Do I want to drop a little bit of extra in there? May need to. Because I think that's what our issue is right now. I love how it does that. Like the weirdest loop. Okay, let's go ahead and mop that. Get to the bathrooms, everybody! They're reopened! Alright, so let's see. Let's take a look at our pipes. We are starting to get some water now, which means we're going to start getting some pressure. I wish I could take care of the polluted water a little bit easier. And I have no idea what's going on here unless some of this is starting to finally melt, which would be my only guess at the moment. And you're still not getting power. I think everything's hooked up. I think it's just we don't have the pressure in here. You're at max pressure, so what's going on here? Why is there liquid in there? I hate to open it, but I don't know why there's a liquid in there. Okay, now we'll lock it in. There we go. Now we should be getting a little bit of juice. Take a look here. We have some hydrogen. We're probably going to get a lot of wrong element in there for a few seconds. Oh, I know. I'm wondering if someone urinated over here. That's like my only guess. And then we will throw in a conductive wire into this for just a second, just to get everything running. Hopefully it's enough. Fingers crossed it's enough, because we do need oxygen coming into the base. Okay, hydrogen's working. Batteries just are not getting enough juice to charge at the moment. Like, it's right there to going. It's just little baby bumps, though. I may need to clip that for right now. And I know this is probably not the proper way to jumpstart the system, but it's the one that's currently working, so yeah, we're gonna. Okay, we got power coming in, charging up batteries. Now let's see if once they are fully charged, if they will function properly. Water in there's 27, going up drastically. This should all start melting, and I just don't know why it's pooling up. If any of you know why it's pooling up, I would love to know.
'Cause I don't.
And this should... it looks like it was working. Looks like it really was. And we're not getting any extra dupes at the moment. I want to get the oxygen situation completely figured out before I do that again. The other thing we can do is I was told we can take the showers out. They don't need to be in the bathroom, so we could probably put them right out here. Put an extra sink and an extra toilet. Probably would not be a bad idea. And then I do want to disconnect that. It would be nice to get a backflow into there too. Okay, I think we are actually functioning now. We have a decent amount of hydrogen coming in. Still could use a little more. And I do want to clip, I think, those two. And oxygen is starting to come in a little bit now. So all that carbon dioxide should drop down and we should be good there too. I am low-key wondering if I'm putting too much pressure on this one little system though. It is slightly modified from the one that was displayed in Discord, which we'll go ahead and put that up right about like here. How's that sound? That way you guys can see what it looks like side by side. I gotta figure out how to rearrange a little bit better. I think that's gonna be probably a big project because I still need to redo pretty much the entire base. There we go, we got power going there, which should be powering here. All this junk will be picking up. We're actually getting oxygen down there? It must be from all the oxalite that we're getting out. So those are working pretty much double time at the moment. Our chef is still doing really good. We'll go ahead and take a look, see what we got. Can't do digging, medicine, building. I'm just gonna reject it. I don't have a need for the salt water at the moment. Skill-wise, D3G6G, or D3J6G, we can get you more tidying, and no one else really has the morale at the moment to get much else. But now that we have the system up and going, it should be pretty quick, I think. Get that all swept up just to get it out of there. And we are starting to get some polluted oxygen probably from this little system. So I probably should throw in an airlock, and we'll throw in an insulated tile right there just to keep it in here. I guess we can leave the wood heater here because it probably will be colder outside than it is inside. Or at least that's our goal at the end of this. Let's see, we already got our vending machine down here. We do have a couple volcanoes with magma, which I'm still not 100% sure what to do with. Okay, that should be getting a little bit of hydrogen in there. I think I'm just trying to draw out more than I can currently handle. I think a mix... Well, there's water in there. That's the weird part. You're at your max pressure again. Is there liquid in here again? No? I honestly don't really know what's going on here. That's all 250s. And for some reason, you're up to 3,000. Although, no, it's jumping. It's like just a random tile in here is, like, overly done it. Let's go ahead and do that. See if we can pump some of this out. Alright, now we'll throw you back where you need to be. We'll do you until we get that oxygen drop down. And we're out of power. Just need to get enough. And then we'll throw you to above. Did that get rid of our oxygen bubble? No. But, you know what? It is running. Not well, but it is running. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this again just to get that pretty much all the power into the one system for now. I'm not really sure what else to do on that note. I don't know if it's because they're not getting full packets, or maybe these are just cutting off too much power. It's like it's really just enough to keep the one going, it seems. Yeah, no, I'm kind of feeling at a loss on this one. Let's get rid of that. I will stick a deodorizer in here, though. Just to get rid of the polluted oxygen. Let's see. There we go. And we'll throw a vent right there. That way we can oxygenate this little room too. Might as well. This is all coming down to poor base design on my part at the beginning. Because right now my biggest thing is needing this running. Let's get all that going. Our bottler is working again. Draining into nothing. Not really sure a good way to get that to drop down the right way. And this little loop is kind of turning into a waste. Let me disconnect this. We're not in massive need of steel right now, so we will run this off of this guy. That should be enough to kind of support that. And hopefully this will give us enough to keep this whole system going. I just wish I could figure out why they keep getting that pocket. Alright, let's do this one more time. We're gonna get some hydrogen. That oxygen's not wanting to drop. Like, it is refusing. And there's not that much down there. I mean, heck, it's making a vacuum. Yeah, I don't know on that one. That one's gonna get me. Like, it's not even touching it. Do you guys know how to take care of that bubble? I would love to know. The only thing I can think of is to completely vacuum out that chamber again. But I'd rather not. You know what? That may be what we do, though. Because we desperately need oxygen. I know you guys aren't getting power down here. I'm sorry. You know what? I could probably just plug it into that one. Or this one. Let's just plug you into there for now. That'll get you power. That'll get people running, too. Get that athletics up. And another suggestion that we had. Natural gas? No. Petroleum? Yes. Petroleum or ethanol into power, which may not be a bad thing because it also produces carbon dioxide and polluted water. The polluted water we could definitely use up here in our system, and the plants down there could use the carbon dioxide because then we'll get more oxygen. So overall, I think that one may be a win-win. What are we waiting for over here? We got pipe. We're at max pressure. Okay, we're doing it. Let's vacuum this junk out. Okay, above. Did that get rid of our issue? I see 1,000. It may have. Okay, that should not have been that bad. Like, for no reason, it should not have been that bad. But I do want to see if these stop when those get filled. Yes. Okay, so that means we should be able to get a surplus of stuff like hydrogen. And we're just going to let these guys run for now. We should be getting some oxygen through here. It's just going to take a little bit of time. We're starting to get some up here, over here. I probably should throw some over this way, but right now I do not think our production's really keeping up to... We could run it off of here. Try to think of how we could go about that the best. For starters, cutting there. And then we will take this one, we'll make a gas bridge right here. And we will run a pipe from here over and vent. That should get us some pressure in these rooms too. Let's see, our wood pile, we got a little over 20 tons, so we could start doing... that's coal wood burner. Yeah, we could start doing that. Throw a wood burner in here somewhere, or maybe dig over a little bit more. That would definitely help offset some of the power issues. Wouldn't mind just kind of chucking it up here either. This is going to be dead space for the most part. I do want to start getting some Atmos suits made, but we're not there. I don't even know if I've researched Atmos suits yet. That didn't help me. Alright, let's see. Loom. Oh. Alright, we got the exosuit overlay. I think that's... yeah. So we'll start researching that. I thought we already had it. Oh, now I'm feeling a little dim. It's still going to take some time to get there, just on the sheer fact that we do not have really much of your guys' fur. You don't want to share. Scale growth is 86. Why don't you have power? Because that system's having a hard time keeping up, that's why. Okay, now that we have a little bit of a surplus, let's see if we do this. And hook this back up. How we do. Okay. And we'll just kind of have to keep an eye on everything. Power's doing good at all of our stations again. Back up top, we're doing good again. It just took some time. And let's see, we still got a good water surplus there and there. We might be able to hook the two back together again. I don't even know if we... Yeah, we didn't even start steel. Why don't you have power? Oh, because no one's running. Doy. And we also have a little surplus of water in there finally. So, let's go ahead and hook this back into there. We will clip that and disable the auto bottle for right now. And we should be okay-ish going into cycle 130. Starting to get some oxygen again. Carbon dioxide should be getting pushed down at a pretty decent rate. And we have a good bit of it now. And let's see. I really don't know what I want to do right here. I don't know if I want to dig this out and just kind of poop it over. I wouldn't be able to poop it over, but just pretty much take another one of this little systems and shift it. I also do want to enclose this portion at some point here soon. I don't know if I want to cut like maybe right... I don't know, somewhere in here. But it looks like we finally hit a nice little equilibrium. I'm happy. Finally got everything working again. It's amazing what changing one little thing will do. And I bet you the decor right here. Oh yeah, that's a hideous spot. Oh, negative 291. Let's stick a manual airlock in there. That'll work for now. Gives them a little bit quicker access. At some point soon, I do need to do the Atmos suits. And I will do probably a ladder somewhere over here to take straight down. Not quite sure where I want that to be yet, because I did not have any real good spots for it. I was not planning ahead. But we'll take a look at our blueprints before we go. We have one unclaimed blueprint. And it is a pair of eggplant Atmo gloves. But that will be it for this episode. Thank you for watching, everybody. Until next time, stay froggy.